guys, it's Kimmy here. First of all, I'm filming on my laptop as usual, so it might start going quite soon, so we're just gonna have to ignore that, sorry. But today I want to talk about love. I got this question from a girl on my Tumblr, which the link is down below if you want to follow, because that's where I get most of these questions from. And it says, Kimmy, how do you smile when your heart has been ripped out and stomped on? I feel so broken and I hate feeling like this. I hate feeling weak. Am I weak? Please help. Now, I want to talk about heartbreak because I get so many questions about heartbreak every single day. Because if you follow me on Tumblr, you might have known that I'm a bit heartbroken. I've been heartbroken for the last year. There was a boy that I dated for a very long time, and I completely fell in love with him. He was the first boy I ever fell in love with, the first boy that I ever said I love you to, and we were great. He was my absolute best friend, and he was my whole entire world. I literally changed my whole life for him. And one day, out of nowhere, after dating for quite a while, he just kind of broke up with me. And the reason being is because, we got together when we were very young, and when you're our age, you're kind of curious about the entire world. You want to know more about the world on your own. You want to figure yourself out, because when you're a kid, you don't know yourself, and when you're my age, you don't really know yourself yet. There's just so much to discover. And, the reason he broke up with me is because he just wanted to see how he was outside of the relationship, outside of us, and he just didn't want to be committed anymore. So, after a long relationship, even though I didn't want him to leave me, I had to let him go because, unfortunately for me, I was very content and happy with how things were and how we were, and I wasn't curious about anything else, but he didn't feel the same. And when you really care about someone, you just kind of have to let them go. And, it was really, really hard, and I know how you're feeling. It was very hard for me to let go of this boy because I loved him beyond belief. I still love him. I'd be lying if I said I didn't. But, when you really care for someone that much, when you're in love with someone, you let them go because you want them to be happy. And to me, him being happy meant more than anything, and even if that meant being happy without me. So I let him go, and that was very, very hard, and I was shattered and I was broken for a while, and I cried myself to sleep all the time, but eventually that pain does go away. I think that's just part of heartbreak, and I think you have to try and embrace heartbreak and not lose hope when you're heartbroken, because even though this person has broken up with you or you're alone, you might feel alone, you're not really. You're never alone, there's more love than just romantic love. There's love from your friends and your family. And, you seem quite young like I am, and right now it's just not the main focus. You don't need to be in love. I know you don't want to hear that, but you don't need him in your life. You want him in your life, but you don't need him. And think of it like this: you're one heartbreak closer to being with the person you're meant to be with. And if you and this boy are supposed to be together, then one day you will be, no matter what you go through, no matter who you date. If you and this boy are supposed to be together, then you will be together. Like me and my ex-boyfriend, I always just figure that I fell in love with the right person at the wrong time. And it's very unfortunate, but it's just something you have to accept. And, if he and I are supposed to be together, then we will be together no matter what in the end. But if not, that's okay, because that's just the universe telling me that there's someone more out there. And, what you have to do is you have to carry on living your life to the fullest. You have to spend time with your friends. You have to just get yourself out there and not stay by yourself at home overthinking and reminiscing over things that are just going to make you more sad, because it's not going to help you. What you have to remember is that you're going to be okay no matter what. You're young and you've got a long time to fall in love. You don't know who's going to walk in your life in the next 10 years, in the next 5 years, in the next 2 years. You don't know who's going to walk into your life tomorrow. So although you feel broken and weak now, you won't be forever. You'll be okay. And one day, someone is going to magically just pop into your life and be the reason nothing else ever worked out. And you're going to know that this person is the one for you, because I believe that the second you're in love is the second you stop questioning it. You just know. Like with me and my ex-boyfriend, I was very unsure about a lot of things, but there was nothing more that I was sure of other than the fact that I was completely and utterly in love with him. and I still love him very much. But even though he is gone now, he and I are still very good friends, and there's a new boy in the picture, and I don't know where this will take me, because it's very scary being with someone else, because you know, it's scary when you've had your heart broken before and there's a new person around and you're a bit scared, and the new guy I'm with is very well aware of my ex-boyfriend and how I feel towards him. But I'm gonna get past that eventually, and I'm giving this guy a chance because he makes me smile and he makes me laugh, and I can't just shut the door on him because I'm scared and because I'm thinking about my ex-boyfriend, even though I'm not anymore. But you know, I was constantly, all the time, and now there's finally someone there to make me stop thinking about it, which is good. So what I'm trying to say is you'll be okay. You should go out with your friends as much as possible. Don't give up on falling in love, because you can at any moment. And don't shut your heart to other boys, because you might have been broken by this one, but you're young and you'll find someone, and you're not going to be alone. And for the time being, we have our friends to love, you know, we have our family to love. So you'll be okay. As much as it sucks now, time heals all wounds, and one day someone's going to come along and just be everything, and you'll be okay. Now might not be the time to have a boyfriend. It's good to find yourself on your own. It's good to be on your own. It's good to be independent. I don't think you can really appreciate true love until you've been burned. But yeah. So as much as it sucks now, you're gonna be okay. I promise. Anyone who feels heartbroken right now, I know this is annoying to hear, because right now in that moment you're just like, well, I don't want to be happy with someone else. I want that person. I know that's how you're thinking right now. But that will pass. As hard as that is to believe right now, that's going to pass, and you're going to be okay, and everything will be amazing. So just let time heal your wounds, and spend time with your friends, and distract yourself as much as possible. Get a hobby. Use your pain to write out. When I'm hurt, I write songs. It helps me. Or poems. But yeah, you'll be okay. To everyone else out there, my information, email and Tumblr is down below if you want to send in a question. I've gotten so many, that's why it's taking me a while to get back to them, because I'm responding to people. But I got a lot about heartbreak. Anyway, I hope you guys are having an amazing day wherever you are. I love you with all of my heart, and please keep smiling. Bye!